It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Pats and the Bears on Sunday Night Primetime.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
The Bears offense getting prepared to go to work here in the second week of the preseason. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
And on face value, the numbers may not have been eye-popping last week, but what stands out is that he made contributions both the run game and as a receiver out in the backfield. And quarterbacks will always tell you, give me someone like that I can rely on, and it makes my job that much easier.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Fields on third down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a give up the middle. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. On play action, Fields. Rolling to his left. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he's got it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run this one in, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And this is incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your...
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Well, you can walk in the back. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Off play action. Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Fields. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth. Seven, our score after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for the... Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 83 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. From the 45 on 2nd down, Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now Fields. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because... Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They'll try again, and I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears are able to move back in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. No gain on the play there. Second down. Back to throw. Fields. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum?
This one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and
and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Bears and the Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup here in Week 3 between the Chicago Bears and the Jets. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit CD at Week 3 of the... The Bears offense ready to go here in this final tune-up before the start of the regular season. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Play action. It's Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Fields now to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Bears now ready to take over again. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Third and 2, Fields. He'll buy some time right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down to the 27-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 21. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Injuries now. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
We got this.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a... And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Fields. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time to work it out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
On first down, Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. And they tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this,
under pressure, and they got to him again. It's all for 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator... There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Now a first down throw, Fields. Man open, it's Deebo Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets. Looks like somebody's... And the Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. On 2nd and 9, Fields. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 65.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Finding room at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch. On 1st down, it's Fields.
And he'll get this complete downfield to commit. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind.
Touchdown, Bears! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears are back within a score. A CD, you know, so it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An